Hey guys, we're back in the kitchen. We're continuing with our Dump It Like It's Hot series, and today we got a bit of a different one. It's not fruit, it's a peanut butter. So I've got a milk chocolate cake mix and we're gonna dump it. So I've got a 9x13 pan that I've already sprayed and greased it, and I've got, grab a spoon here, I've got a half a cup, so 1 stick of melted butter, and I've already added my vanilla extract to it, and I don't ever measure that. If you want a teaspoon, okay, but I just poured it in. And so I'm going to take about half of this butter and dump it on the bottom of my pan and save some of that. And I'm going to take my cake mix and dump. Make sure to get every bit of that out of there. Good stuff. And I'm going to kind of pour the rest of that butter on top. I've got my spatula so that I get every bit of that good butter. And I probably did a little more than a half a cup. Always add a little bit extra. Now I've melted in the microwave, just in the microwave, I've melted a cup of peanut butter, and I just used good old Jif. In the last of my jar, I didn't have quite enough of the creamy, so I added maybe a quarter cup to the top of crunchy peanut butter. So we're gonna have a few little peanuts in here, which I think is good. Okay, so I've got my cake mix kind of mixed, and now our next step is, this is literally a 3 ingredient if you don't count the vanilla. So 3 ingredient dump cake. So I'm gonna now grab my peanut butter that's melted, and I'm gonna just swirl it around the cake mix so it's spread out. And I'm looking at this, the directions said to give it a gentle stir. I'm thinking with it melted like that, it looks pretty good. So these dump cakes are delicious. Last week's peach so far was my favorite, but we shall see, because I'm a nut for peanut butter. So we'll see what I think about that. Get all this out. And this just looks like a semi-dry cake mix, a little bit of moisture and peanut butter swirled around. So I am just gonna give it a swirl. Okay, and then over the top, we're gonna add some little candies here to it. I've got some mini Reese's. Can't go wrong with that. I'm gonna scatter them. So this one's truly gonna be a lot of sugar. And then I've got some Ghirardelli milk chocolate chips to try to fill in the blank spots. Okay, we're gonna pop this in a preheated oven, 350. For about, it's gonna bake a little less than your fruit ones. We're gonna bake it just about 40 minutes. Okay, y'all, our dump cake is out. This is the chocolate peanut butter, and let's just have a taste. It's nice and warm. I've got my coffee here. I'm looking forward to this. I love peanut butter. It turned out great looking. The peanut butter's got a nice swirl. Let's see if it's still too hot for me to taste. That is so good. And how easy was it to put together? If I had to do it again, I'd wait till about the last 10 minutes to throw those little mini Reese cups because they kind of got totally melted. So I wouldn't cook them as long. But that is just delicious. And it kind of ends up like a cookie bar. So what an easy thing to make and throw together with stuff you have in your cabinet. I love that peanut butter. All right, so give this a try and join us next month. We're doing a bunch of stuff with potatoes. So we're gonna load up some potatoes in different ways, including hash browns. So you'll have to catch the series next month. Thanks for joining us.